Mhm. Hi, I'm Sarah Molina. I'm a senior at Southwest CTA here in Las Vegas. Okay. So my school is basically a magnet school where we have 11 different programs and 2 different academies. I happen to be in a design academy where I major in fashion design. We have also entertainment engineering and web design, video game design, and for professional academy we have nursing, dental, and automotive, and we have many more. Our school is an Apple Distinguished School, and it's a 5-star school basically where it helps you prepare for the future and the working force and helps you be able to present yourself in a professional manner when you are with clients and all those other things. So my friends would describe me as really funny. I love to make them laugh. So every single day I always try to make them laugh. And usually my teachers also. One happens to be Mr. Locke there, my physics teacher. And I think they describe me as very outgoing, talkative, and really weird. But also I describe myself as as a strong person, hardworking, and fashionable. I'm in NHS, which is National Honor Society, so I volunteer community service hours also. I also am in DECA. It's a entrepreneur marketing uh, association basically, and I when there's events for fashion, I basically go to those and help volunteer with my friends who are in fashion club also. I don't have a job right now.
And the weekends.
After school, I would stay for physics, AP Physics to get help. I also do, like I said, we have meetings for NHS, DECA. I'm the fashion representative for that, so I have to be there to help fashion students if they're missing anything. I'm also, uh, well, actually, when I'm at home, I do my homework and I eat and sleep, which I love. I'm looking forward to our senior capstone, which is going to be at Tivoli Village. We're going to have a fashion show with our 5 garments that we are creating right now. And it's basically showing what we've done over the 4 years we've been here in the school. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really like to put myself in a clique or in a social group, but I like to be diverse, so I like being friends with everyone. If there's, let's say, the quirky group or the friend, like, the school is very diverse, so we're not into cliques a lot, so that's a good thing about our school. And like I said, I don't really consider myself in any certain group. My personal strength, um, I think it would be keeping faith. I know it's weird, but I've gone through a lot this year, because um, in the beginning of the year, my grandma was in the hospital. She almost died. And then from there, a few weeks later, my uncle died and my step-grandmother. So my family, my dad's side, my stepdad, had to go to Hawaii with my siblings for their funeral. And I, of course, had to stay for a DECA competition. I, after that, a few weeks later, my mom's house got caught on fire. So that was really hard because she was supposed to take her citizenship test, and I was 17 that this year, like in the beginning of the year, so I could have become a citizen, but because of the fire, she had to spend her money on that. And a few months later, my grandpa died, and it was really hard, so I had to keep my faith. It was, oh, I don't want to cry, but I haven't seen him for 7 years, and the fact that I wasn't able to say goodbye or or just see him one last time after 7 years was really hard for me, because during his funeral I was at an international DECA competition in Salt Lake, Utah, so it was really hard for me to focus on my event at the same time thinking about my papang dying died because of his age and also his health, and the fact that he's all the way in the Philippines was hard because we didn't have the money to go over there and just see him one last time. So it was hard, and I like to keep my faith knowing that one day it'll just pass and it all happens for a reason. So my faith has kept me strong. My weaknesses, I think I'm pretty sensitive, I guess. After a while going through challenges, it just kind of makes you somewhat sensitive on some topics. And I just have like such a soft heart that a lot of things, you know, gets me weak. Yeah. What stresses me out would be making sure I have good grades, and about college scholarships, because my family isn't financially strong in that part, so I have to make sure, think about it every night. What can I do to get scholarships? What can I do to make the financial part of my future, you know? What can I do to not have problems, not ruin my credit, not do all these things, because adulthood, just coming into it, is pretty stressful. So that's what I'm always thinking about. The best thing that's going into my life right now, well, my family, of course, and my friends. They're always there, even through the hard times that we've gone through. My friends has been really supportive, and they've always been there. For my 18th birthday, actually, my friends surprised me for my 18th birthday. They gave me a surprise birthday party, which really shows that I found true friends. So they're there, and I'm just happy that they're there. Something that was surprised. I like to dance. So people, especially if like you just met me, I'm very shy. I don't really talk a lot. And once you've gotten to know me, I'm just really outgoing, so that shocks a lot of people, especially when it comes to dances. They're just shocked that I can dance.
Fashion design.
I'm really passionate about fashion design because it's really inspiring how one fabric can turn into a million different type of clothing. The techniques, the different design of it, the aspect of trying to think outside the box. I mean, one person that I could think is really amazing is Jason Wu. Another one is McQueen. They just know how to make a fabric stand out and make it different. I started in 4th grade for my passion for fashion. I started sketching the summer of 4th grade. It was really horrible when I started sketching, but now as I progress over the years, I've learned to make my sketches bigger, and I've also learned to I've learned to progress on the human form of sketching, like, you know, mannequins and all that, and at the same time I've learned how to sew fabrics and create clothes, which is awesome. I love to watch Say Yes to the Dress. I love wedding dresses, and hopefully in the future that's where I get to design in that field. I also love reading magazines, Vogue. I have issues of those, and of course I do sewing during school hours, and it's just really nice to know that you could do all that stuff and the school provides it. Majority of the things I've created is basically I've worn and I've made for myself. The prom dress, it's in my closet. One of our recycle reuse dress, basically, it's someplace. And we also had an event, Greenfest Festival, where we had to create something out of recycled things, and so we created a dress out of iPad cases that the school had and we're about to throw away. So we presented that at the town square, and it was a hit basically because they would never have thought it was made out of iPad cases, and that I think that was one of our biggest accomplishment as a team also. What makes me a great designer would be the fact that I like to be a perfectionist. So when it comes to sewing, I like to make sure it's half an inch, not crooked or any of that. I like to pay attention to little details. Now when it comes to winning, I don't think I've won anything really. So no, nothing there, but it's really cool. It's the hardest part. Wait, what's the question again? The hardest part about being a fashion design, like a student fashion designer basically, and a teenager would probably be my biggest pet peeve is paying attention to the clothes now that I buy. I check how they're sewn or how they're made and the fabric. I'm just like, sometimes if a certain type of clothing is the sewing is wrong or crooked, I'm just like, ah, that's horrible. And the challenge about that is the way I balance school and fashion, because I have to make garments also, and I also have to do schoolwork, and I have AP classes and honors classes, and also after school activities to do, and the fact that I also have to spend time with my family and friends, and yeah. Yes, I have considered taking fashion in college. I want to take fashion in New York, Fashion Institute, and well, my backup plan right now is I'm gonna go to UNLV and save up money to hopefully go to New York for the New York Fashion Institute. Right now, I'm actually creating my portfolio for New York FIT, and hopefully I get accepted, even though I won't go there next year. My dream job definitely is in fashion. I hope to create my own boutique one day, like for fashion and for wedding design. And coming from a family that's from a third world country, basically, I want to also have a charity. So part of the money that's profited from my business that I'll be creating one day will be donated to a charity in the Philippines to help those kids that have no future or don't think they have a future. I want them to know that there is a future out there for them, because that's where I came from as well, and you wouldn't have thought that I'd be here now trying to live up my dream. What made me decide? It would probably be the opportunities it has. One of our opportunity is going to the FIDM debut show, so that's going to be really cool to see. I want to know more about fashion, and Fashion Club has that, so I'm excited for the opportunities it has. The name of our club is Southwest CTA Fashion Club, and I don't really hold a title. I'm just one of the members. Our teacher, Mrs. Pauling, you know, told us about it and let us know that we have a fashion club, and the fact that it's here, I'm just happy. It's like